This video is kindly supported by DxO and the Photolab 9. Hey, how the doody peeps, and welcome back to the channel. And it's the day of another meetup. And if you watch the recent videos, you know it's autumn in Borrowdale. And yes, the meetup is in Borrowdale and in Silver Birch Heaven. There we go. We are at the Borrowdale, the big Borrowdale car park, and going out the back of there. So you're going to see a lot of silver birch images from around this area. And hopefully everyone's going to fill the boots, because just look at it round here. So come along, see what we get up to today, find a few of our compositions, and of course I'll talk you through them as always. So yeah, stay tuned, because someone is bound to get wet crossing this little stream in his day-glow yellow outfit. There we go, he's wet already. Right then peeps, here we go, just off the path from the car park, and we're getting this big silver birch here on the background of the fell. We've also got a nice supporting cast on the bottom sides. Just going through Kevin here. I call him Kevin. What were you asking before? What are we looking at?
What through here?
Yeah.
I was asking what caught your fancy, and I knew it was the silver birch.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell what else you'd put into the frame, how you were framing it.
Yeah.
And now you just told me.
So you're going to take the shot?
Yeah.
You can have a go. So there we go. First image in the bag. I'll pop it up now, and then I'm going to get out of the way. He's going to have a go at this one. So, but that's what these meetups are about. Come and enjoy the day, shoot your own stuff, but if you're unsure, just ask, and we all share compositions. So yeah, first one in the bag, just off the main path. I told everyone to go onto the plateau, so they're going to shoot a classic, and we're going to head up there now. So yeah, I'll bob this one on next for you. Head up onto the plateau now. Got a few people shooting a classic with a touch of colour in the sky. So obviously you've seen this shot from the previous videos, overlooking onto the single tree, onto Castle Crag, and we're getting a nice sky at the minute. A couple are shooting around this side, just round here, so yeah, we'll see what we can get round here anyway. But I'm going to have a little wander up to the right hand side, because I've only been up there once, I think. I saw in one of the other videos, but then I'm going to go around to the left and see what we can get round there. Right then peeps, I've come for a bit of wander and come across these big twisted oaks. The only thing is, the road runs right at the side, so I'm trying to get this best I can without incorporating the road. So I've got these three big jagged rocks which point you into the frame. It does bring a bit of sky in, even though it is soft and muted, so I might have to sort of add a glow to that in post. But I've got this twisted oak coming down from the left hand side and round. I will go look at the other side as well, but this one sort of took my fancy. Show you the full aspect of this. You've got two over here as well, so I might have to, well, it's the same two, so I might have to try and get down low here and see what I can do with this, looking straight across. Yeah, these are magnificent trees, these two. I'll show you above it. Let's have a look above and see what I can get above this. Got it all coming round on here, look. Round and over. We could possibly make use, getting round this side, round here, all round, like using this contours going round. Or even shooting this one, look here, from this side. From above. Making use of all these contours. Just in that lower part of the frame there, so a few possible compositions around here. So I'm going to work it and work it, And the shots I get from this one, I'll bob up now for you. Right peeps, we have got our next composition just with this fallen silver birch anchoring the foreground onto it. Let's try and zoom in for a little bit for you. There we go, I've got this fallen silver birch just down here, which is bang in the middle, supported by either side. I mentioned on the past videos, I like my frames to have a straight edge so it stops your eye leading out. Well, on this one you've got 2 at this side, I managed to get 3 at this side, hiding another tree. As mentioned in past videos, trying to get as much separation as we can. So I've got that one there, so I've gone through it with Simon. So Simon's going to give this one a go, as well as we've got a nice group of 3 there. We might get a bit of light coming through. The light is just starting to break, even though it's going to be reflective light, so it'll be a little bit of something. But this side round here is going to lead to a few compositions, I think. So yeah, another one in the bag. Just having a little wander on these meetups. The oak trees are literally just behind us, just there, look. So this might even work with a telephoto shot from this side, but we'll have a look in a bit about that. But let's carry on with this bit of a wander. Right then peeps, we have come across another on this little meetup. I am zoomed straight in here using part of this tree and this fallen branch in the foreground. And the branches sort of repeat themselves all the way down. We have got Simon in the frame as well, so it's giving a sense of scale is this, because it's just arched at the bottom right hand corner round about there. So yeah, it's quite a nice one is this. On the back of the camera, as you can see there, we've got it coming down from the right hand side, not shooting all of the tree, just shooting the big one part just here. So yeah, it gives that sense of scale with that fallen branch. So yeah, very nice one this indeed. And we're getting a bit of light. So the light is in the background. So it's going to naturally send your eye that way. So yeah, I quite like this one. So I'll bob this one up next for you. Right peeps, I've come to this place now where we have a massive silver birch that's been ripped half the rock side off, look. It's lying down here. I did scout this yesterday, so I'll put a bit of video on from yesterday as well. But this time I'm going to try and get onto that silver birch, bit of a wider lens on, and try and get all this foreground with all the legs and that spreaking out. So I'm going to have to try and put the wide angle on and just see what I can get around here. Right then peeps, just look at this for a little scene. Look at that old twisty fallen tree just down there. Obviously I'm currently on a scouting mission ready for the meetup, which this part of the video is going to be on, will be on the meetup, because I aren't videoing today. What I've been doing, I'm on a bit of a scouting mission ready for the meetup tomorrow. So yeah, I thought I'd just bob this little bit on because the light just suddenly hit it as well. I thought that doesn't happen every day with the light just hitting something like you want it to do, so I thought I'd just bob this bit on. I'm going to go a little bit further around this corner and then see what there is. Try and get over here. Ugh. But yeah, the stuff we do for woodland photography is getting to all these tricky places. So yeah, anyway, I'll let's go find another one. Right then peeps, I am still in that same area. As you can see, the fallen trees just down there. I have just turned around and saw these. I've still got the wide angle lens on, so I'll show you the back of the camera. well, let's try and get you through the viewfinder there. That's through the viewfinder there. So I'm at what, about 22 mil. Get into account this one on the right hand side, these on the left, and try as much separation as possible. But having the camera set to cloudy, it's making the oranges really pop, and the yellows on the trees really are standing out at the minute. So yeah, it's quite a nice one this. We have got a bit of wind, and I'm shooting at 1/6 of a second. So I might have to up the ISO a bit. But then again, it's a woodland, isn't it? It could get a nice soft bit of movement, so I'll see anyway. I might just whack the ISO up and take one of each, and whichever one I decide on, you'll see it next. Sound out of breath. It's because I am. I have come well and truly off piste. I've come for quite a bit of a wander. I don't know where everyone else has gone, but I've come to a part where I want to get rid of the silver birch. I've had enough. All I'm seeing is silver birch. So I just saw the mossy rocks. As in a couple of previous videos, I get drawn to mossy rocks and stuff. So I'm going to try and work this scene here. Said I've had enough of silver birch. There's a nice fallen one over there, so no doubt we'll be over there. But going back to this composition, we have got all this mess in the foreground. Hence, it's possibly going to be a square crop, because I've got this nice tree with this nice branch coming over here. On the back of the camera, I've cropped it to just above that branch coming over to get rid of the sky. In the background, we do have some yellows and a touch of green still down this side, but the yellows, it hopefully will draw you in, and there's branches galore leading you off into that distance. So yeah, hopefully this will turn out, which I'm sure it will do, and I'll bob it on next for you as we have another look around this side, because there could be some quite interesting stuff around here if we can make it work, because we've got stuff growing out of rocks just here, look. Got a nice grouping of trees here, so we'll see what I can do with there, and of course round this side. We'll go a little bit higher up at this side as well, just to see what else there is. Yeah, nice fallen trees down there, some on the banking, so could be a nice interesting place. Right peeps, this next shot I'm going to treat as a bit of a pano. So I'm going to crop it probably a 3x1 all the way across here, just to get rid of the sky in the foreground. The back of the camera there, that's roughly the composition. But I'm going to cut this out, so it's going to be like that, a 3x1 sort of crop. 3x1, 2x1. Just with the separation of the trees. We have got a distant oak that I've tried to get in the middle of these two, so I might have to just move a little bit to separate that. But yeah, that's my idea of this one. But let me know below if you think it's worked or not. I can hear voices, so I think the others are around about somewhere, so no doubt we'll catch up with them in a bit and see how they've gone on. Right then peeps, we have come up to the gate. So I'm going to go through the gate and see what else there is through here. But for the time being, we have got a nice little wandering leading line. So focus on the wall. I'm going to come a bit further back and try and get the gate in as well with this tree. So yeah, we'll see how these turn out. Peeps, we are now through the gate and into Narnia, because we've got lovely greens down here. Up to my right hand side there's some big mossy boulders, so we'll have a nose up there. But this tree has taken my fancy just because of the curvature on this. Comes all the way around, look, leading from the right hand side. We've got a big white silver birch in the middle and another mossy green tree on the left hand side. It's a shame there's no light or mist or anything in here, because this would work lovely with it. So yeah, another one for when there's mist and fog and stuff. But yeah, what a place it is around here. Come through the gate. We haven't ventured into here yet. This is his first time in here, so yeah, all this is new. So yeah, this is what these meetups are about. Just going for a walk and exploring with like-minded people. So they're all behind us now. Anyway, as I put this one up, I'm going to head over to the mossy boulders. Now, peeps, this is the mossy boulders and stuff. Bit of a compromise image. I'm going to cut this left-hand side off, so it will probably come to that bit like an 8x10 will this. Got the tree on the right hand side coming down, trying to cut the sky out, onto this one in the middle, just here, onto this big mossy boulder. And that other tree we took earlier also features on the left hand side here. And this right hand side, I'll cut it off round about here, so it's probably going to be an 8x10 crop is this. So yeah, one from the mossy side of here. Peeps, we are making his way down this other side now, but Daniel and a few of the meetups were on top of Grange Crags. You see one or two of them there now. So 50-400's been working its heart out. Bang on 200 mil, and we've been zooming straight in on them, getting the trees on the top right hand corner there. I'm just zooming a little bit for you. Getting the trees on the top right hand side and the trees coming down. So yeah, there's just one person there on his own now. Oh no, it's two. So take one of them off and then we'll take another. But yeah, but we're getting pockets of light now. Bits of mats just hitting King's Howe there. Getting a great shaft of light coming down past Castle Crags now. So one or two of these silver birches might start to light up in the valley at the far side. So we'll see what it's like shooting down on them from up here. So yeah. Stay tuned, we'll see you a little while longer. Of having the long lens on the 50-400 is we're getting shots like this. I'm banging at 400 mil on here. The light is just kissing the silver birch and a bit of the rock face on the side of King's Howe. Daz has got his 600 mil, so God knows what is just. Look at this, he's getting them all coming down the hillside, the lot. But you've got now shafts of light coming down here. Got shafts of light on the little ridge and everything, so yeah, absolute beauty. So yeah, the next couple of shots you're going to see are all picking out bits and bats in the distance with this long lens. I'll end with this one and a couple more that we've got from today. So if you've enjoyed it, as always, please give us the old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and join the Facebook groups, Photo Peeps and the Light and Lens group. So obviously this has been a joint meet-up today. So we've got people dotted all over. 3 or 4 of us have radios on, so we're all in contact with each other, with 1 or 2 people, with each person and stuff. So yeah, we just go out, explore and see what we'll come back with. as you've seen today. So yeah, I'll end with all this lot. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.